Hey guys, Sanjay here from Contra Podcast, and from today we are starting a new episode series. And in this episode, I'm gonna call this series as Contra Talk Show. Sounds awesome? Yeah. In this episode, we have Vinay as our guest. In this entire series, I'll be interviewing many people, just like Vinay, achievers and motivators and my mentors and people who are really kind, just like Vinay. So today's first guest, my best friend, that is Vinay. So tell us about yourself, short introduction, Vinay, for those people who don't listen to our podcast, because I'll be talking a lot about you too, about your life, all that. So tell us about yourself.
Hi everyone, if you are seeing me for the first time, I'm Vinay. I'm from tourism and hospitality background.
Okay, so Vinay is from tourism and hospitality. That's his career. But Vinay has lots of passion. He's a person. I sometimes call him as a talent machine. So why is because he does choreography. He loves dancing. He's a great dancer. So if possible, I'll link a video and I'll play a video of Vinay dancing. Choreographer, dancer, he's a great cook, and Vinay is also a great model. He also, he's a great artist too. When we were in our school, Vinay is my classmate. So when we were in school, Vinay was a great artist too. How do you really get time to manage all those stuff, Vinay? How do you really manage that, and all those talents? You are so simple. How is that possible?
As Sanjay said, I'm a good dancer, artist. I said hustle in modeling. I'm good in cooking. I'm not bragging about myself. I would like to say only one thing, that we all like to do whatever looks good for us, but we cannot concentrate on everything, anything looks good, because we cannot stand on so many boats. We can only stand on only one boat, in which we can reach our destination. That's the only thing I can say.
Okay, so that's really beautiful. You know, Vinay, in internet, when we just open Instagram or when we just watch TV, everything looks fancy. So we'll feel like one day we'll do this, one day we'll do that, one day, in your case, one day we'll do dancing, and there are 7 days a week. You have 6 hobbies, 6 passions.
Yeah.
So one day I'll do dancing, one day I'll do modeling, one day I'll do cooking, one day I'll do choreography, one day I'll take about this artist and drawing things. That makes a week. What about that? Is it really possible to do that?
We cannot concentrate on everything we like. We can concentrate on only one thing, and we should give 100% of hard work, effort. We should self-motivate us. We should manage our time. The only one thing that we can do is that we should concentrate on only one thing, rather than concentrating on everything in what we like.
Okay. Yeah, Vinay. So that is what I always insist people to do. And you have tons of talent. Many people, they have no talent too. I think talent is something like hard work. None of that was you learned when you were born, right? You just practice, and that is how you reach that particular stage. So even though if you put lots of hard work, if you feel like that is distraction, it's fine to give up on that particular thing, right? So
I would only like to say that we should concentrate on one thing. Now I'm only concentrating on my hospitality department. I would like to work in international airport as a cabin crew. So I'm concentrating on that particular hospitality thing. I'm giving my 100% in my daily life, because each day is like a milk. We should drink that day itself. If we keep all that milk for the next day, it will be spoiled and we cannot drink that milk. That's the only thing I can say.
yes. So you might have talent, many talent, but Only thing is what really gives you money. So in India, we live in India. You guys are Indians. So even though if you do tons of things, the little money that you earn, how do you really earn that? Maybe your passion is really good. You might have after 10 years, it might become a $1 billion business out of your passion. But still, today, how can you make a little bit of money out of it? That is what parents expect and that is what society expects. But at the same time, if you want some freedom in your home or in this society, I think you should do what is really feasible for you.
Yeah.
Right?
What is good for our future, right? It matters.
Yeah. So the end goal, that should be one. At the same time, you might have passion. But end goal should be one. Okay, fine, Vinay. When we were small, you were a great dancer, Vinay.
Yeah.
So you were choreographing a lot. I know that. Some 2 years I didn't contact you, and you were choreographing many things. I was looking at your Instagram, Facebook. You were choreographing in many dance classes. Since you are a choreographer too, how can you really tell? Those young people who are into dancing, who are just starting now, who are just keeping their baby steps now. So, what can you suggest them? How can you really start with dancing?
Like when I started my dancing career, I can share my experience. When I was in 9th grade, I just joined one dance group. There I felt very bad because when teachers used to point me out and they say, if there is Vinay in a dance group, he will spoil the whole team coordination. So I felt very bad. And also my teachers were the first motivator to encourage me into dance career because I was very upset and went home. I just watched YouTube videos that day. I cried, then practiced and sweat buckets, practicing dance moves. Then when I was in PUC, I gave a stage program. Then the teachers who scolded me, who pointed out at me, they came and said, we didn't know Vinay, you were a good dancer, such a good dancer, and your dance is good. And they said one word that I am your fan now. So that was a golden moment I like to share now.
Okay, yeah. So that is how the society is, guys. Even if you feel like teachers are great, I agree that. But they are like your role models. They should encourage even a small spark in you. But sometimes they just discourage you, and that is how the entire society is. But you shouldn't worry about it. See, people just boo at you, they just encourage you. All that is like that shouldn't be your driving force. Your driving force should be your passion.
Yes.
That is what I feel. And yeah, they said they are your fan.
Yeah, they said I'm your fan now, seeing my dance moves.
Okay.
They appreciated me a lot.
Were the same people who just disgraced you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more beautiful in this entire conversation, I think. See, when you first start some things, people just try to discourage you, saying that this is really horrible. Why are you doing this? And why it is not up to you. They told you, right? This is not to you. You are not gifted one. You don't do dance well. All those things they tell you at the beginning. And when you just work really hard, maybe you might have experienced this in your family. They might have told you, this is just time waste. Anyone just told you, this is just time waste. You're just wasting time. Instead of this, you can go study. Did someone just tell you that? Yeah, many people tell you that. And when you just rock on the stage and when you just give an awesome performance, they just become your fan and they start following you too. So that is how things are. It depends. When the circle changes, when you are on top, those people who are on the bottom, they just clap at you. And yeah, that is how life is, right? Fine minute. So Now coming to the modeling thing, since you have tons of talent done with the dancing, what about modeling? People who just start now, people think that modeling is something so fancy. Since I know you from my childhood, so we guys are from middle class. So what people consider as a middle class, a model from a middle class. How do people treat you, and how do those people who are interested in modeling, how do you really motivate them? I mean, what was your experience? Can you share that for us?
Like I'm the guy who was never interested in modeling thing, but one day I stand in front of mirror and just look at my face, and so many people used to tell, you look like model, why can't you participate in some inter-college competitions and participate in some pageants and all. Then I felt okay. I stood in front of mirror and looked at my eyes, and I felt yeah, I could do something in this modeling field. Then I started inter-college competitions. Then so many of them appreciated me that your work is good, your height is good, and your attitude is looks good. So there I started my modeling career. One thing I would like to give advice to freshers, that so many agencies, modeling agencies, they will come up with some Miss and Mr. India, Miss and Mr. Mysore, Miss and Mr. Karnataka and all. Their intention is to just cheat you, that's all. And some they will sexually abuse you. So be careful while entering to modeling field. That's the only advice that I can give to freshers.
Yeah, abusing or seducing, all that. Just for girls or boys, how
Yeah.
is that, Vinay? Is it for both or?
Yeah, for both. Like personal experience, I would like to share. Some days before, guy called me and just asked me to attend audition in Bangalore. I don't want to
Reveal his name.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. It's okay. Yeah.
Okay, he just called me to attend audition. There was 16 spam reports in Truecaller. Then I was somewhat stuck, and I was thinking. Then in Instagram I searched like his name. Then so many participants who participated in his organization. I went to that page and clicked some commentators. Then I asked them some of their experiences to share with me, like good or bad. Then they shared that their experiences that guy who called me, like he sexually abused those competitors. He used to tell before competition, stay with me for 2 days. He used to tell like that, and he
Even for
also,
boys.
yeah, even for boys.
Sorry.
Yeah, like that time I felt there is, unlike genders, there is problem for both men and women in this society, and particularly in modeling field.
Yes. People just talk a lot about women's safety a lot, but out there, there are men who are being abused, who have been harassed too. But nobody talks about that. But it is happening. It is happening. But no one raises voice about it. Or in fact, even in modeling, they might be really in a high profile guy or someone else. All they want is fame or name or something else. Everyone loves a cosign, or everyone wants to be the best. I mean, everyone needs an opportunity. That is what we as an entrepreneur, everyone needs an opportunity.
They also tell, I will give a huge opportunity to you, and they will tell that they will give you awards and all, and they will take you as their one of the model in their for their company, and they will pay you. They told some 8K and all for one show. They told, yeah, they will give some.
Okay, they'll just try to
Try to
boost
convince you,
try
yeah.
to brainwash you, and at the end when you just go land over there, it's
Yeah.
like you're stuck there.
Yeah. It's like
Okay.
hell.
Yeah, so that is really horrible. One thing that I want to suggest is go research people, and if you don't know who they are, try googling them, try in Instagram, search them, I mean their phone number, how many spans, research a lot on that. Now we live in 21st century. There is nothing like a boy is greater, girl is low, or a girl is greater, guy is low. Everybody is equal here. At the same time, the problems that people face out there in the society, even that's equal. So nobody talks about guys' safety or boys' safety, all that, but it is really important. Rather than being oriented in one particular gender, all that, everyone needs to be safe. That is what I feel. So even if you guys are really into that, make sure you cross-check them. Cross-check.
First research about the event, who is the organizer and from which organization. Yeah, first research and just move forward.
Okay, thanks for sharing that experience, Vinay. I hope people will get to know about it. It would be a great help for them. And yeah, Vinay, there's a beautiful thing called as childhood.
Yeah.
So we guys grew up together. I mean, we were classmates, we were benchmates too.
Benchmates.
So yeah, we were tall. I mean, somewhere I was second taller in our class.
Yeah, I was the first taller and he was the second taller.
Yeah, so not topper, we were taller. So we were not toppers, we were taller. So we used to sit in last bench usually. And you guys know, right? We are F students, me, Vinay, all those people. So yeah, people would really, I mean, teachers, they would really demotivate us and discourage us a lot. And upon all that, we would just concentrate on our passion.
Yeah.
We would think out of box. Out of box in the sense, when they were teaching, we would think out of class. So when our friends were studying and playing cricket, maximum we are 90s kids, you know. So maximum thing, common children who born in 90s, they would do is play cricket, play video games, football, watch Cartoon Network. That's it. I mean, kids who are watching now, people who are in schooling now, you guys have no idea what is Cartoon Network. That was a germ for us. Yeah. So that was awesome. We would really go out there in the sun and we would play. All that really happened. We won't even worry about skin tones. But even at that time, we would concentrate on passion. So how is it, Vinay? Parents encouraging us. How did you convince them? Even drawing or dancing, even that's a career. How do you really convince them?
Those days, my parents didn't supported me because studies is the most important thing in our life. I agree to that, but we were thinking out of the box. When our friends used to play cricket, footballs, and some video games, we used to concentrate on our passion. In our home, I used to close my doors and practice my dance, drawing, and all. Because my parents used to scold that your other friends are playing outside and they are good at studies. They are good in other college, like school.
Sports, school. If someone is good at sports, someone is good at school, he's perfect. I mean, 90s kids, when we were growing up, if someone is good at cricket, someone is good at curriculum, he's perfect.
Even though I was only concentrating on my passions, I was a good sports person. I used to play throw ball, relay.
Yes, I remember. You were a state player.
Yeah.
So he's tall and he would play throw ball too. I was completely out of track. But Vinay was good at that. But still, parents just don't understand that. But still, being a parent, one thing that I want to suggest is no matter whatever your child tries to do, try to encourage them. Of course, we just graduate. One fine day we just graduate. That's not a problem. But at the end of the day, when we just look at our marks cards, we feel like that's completely dumb today.
Yeah.
So that's just a sheet of paper. But those days, the pressure that we were handling to get those marks, that was really high.
Because we were handling both passion and education. Those days, when I see Sanjay, he used to study other books rather than studying our school books and all. He used to study some motivation books and all. I used to remember that.
Yeah. So that is how we were, and something like entrepreneurship, something like our passion. That is what we wanted to pursue always. We job is not something that we wanted to do for 9 to 5 and earn money out of it. Of course, we need to make money, but at the same time, we need to love that. So that is what I wanted to insist. So it was great talking to you, Vinay. So after a long time, we in our busy schedule talking about our childhood, and it's been a great opportunity talking to you, Vinay. Thanks for your time.
And thank you so much for inviting me here, Sanjay.
You're welcome.
It was like a good experience and all. Like we remembered our childhood memories and all. It was a good thing.
Thank you, Vinay. Thanks a lot. And you guys stay tuned and stay tuned for Quantrier podcast. We'll have more and more guests coming in for our podcast. Go follow, check out Vinay. The handles will be down here, and my handle will be down here. Vinay's handle will be down there. So check it out. If possible, I'll link Vinay's dance performance. You can go check it out. And in the entire conversation with Vinay, in the entire podcast, I just got two things. One thing: never give up on your passion. Concentrate on one passion. Am I right, Vinay?
Yes, sir.
Concentrate on one passion, and no matter whatever you do, show some gratitude towards people. Never give up on your friends and never give up on your parents. And one beautiful thing is, no matter how hard you fall, you can rise up.
Yes.
That is the one. Thank you guys. We'll meet you in our next podcast. And high five, Vinay.
High five.
Bye bye guys. Thank you.